are you and why are you taking pictures?
What's that?
Who are you and why are you taking pictures?
I can't really get into who I am.
Are you ICE?
Why would you think I'm ICE?
Because you got your face covered.
So,
Why is your face covered? It makes me uncomfortable.
are you here illegally?
No, of course I'm not. But whether I'm here illegal or not doesn't matter. This makes me nervous.
It doesn't matter why we're taking video.
It does to me when you've got your face covered.
I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you don't get what you want.
Then I guess it's okay if I take your... Why don't you take your mask down?
No, I don't take time like other adults telling me to take my clothes off. So
yeah, it's just your mask. It's a little weird.
Yeah, we did that for 3 years, right? So was everyone ICE during COVID?
Oh, give me a break.
Bye.
Don't tell me bye. I have as much right to be here.
You're going away. See you later.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Recorded yet? You just walked in front of the camera.
I don't care.
Okay, well then.
Obviously you don't.
Yeah, I just think it's really bizarre and
that's totally fine. I mean, you know.
And I'm guessing you're ICE and
I like your
gotcha.
So
shame. Yeah, thank you. My son's actually.
All right, you have a better day, okay?
Yeah, I hope you guys have it. If you're ICE,
and there's that.
If you're ICE, shame on you.
Oh no!
And I hope you don't sleep well at night. And if there is a hell, you're going.
Gotcha. Okay. You're being disorderly, man. Just go away. Bye. Have a good day. See you later. Have a good day. Bye. See you later. Hey, how's it going? Okay. I'd like to know what you guys are doing here. Just working.
Working for?
Myself.
And did you get authorization to be in this area?
There's no restrictions to this area.
This is where the tone is set, and it's uncomfortable from the very first second. The encounter opens not with curiosity, but suspicion. A civilian immediately demands to know who the auditor is and why they're filming. The questions escalate fast, sliding from casual to accusatory in seconds. The covered face becomes the trigger. Suddenly, filming isn't just weird, it's framed as threatening. Then comes the shift. The language turns personal. Are you ICE? Are you illegal? These aren't neutral questions, they're emotionally charged assumptions. You can feel the tension spike as the auditor refuses to justify their identity, calmly asserting that who they are doesn't matter. That refusal only fuels the hostility. The confrontation peaks when moral judgment replaces logic. Accusations, insults, even damnation, all hurled as the auditor walks away. What's striking here is not just the anger, but the power imbalance attempt, a stranger trying to shame, intimidate, and force compliance. This opening isn't about law yet, it's about fear, projection, and control. And it leaves the audience with one burning question. If this is how civilians react, how will authority respond?
They said that there's a viewing area that you can be up, but they don't want people.
No one told us that. In fact, I've only had 2 conversations, or actually 3. I had one with the guy about some accidents. I'm here working on stories about basically unsafe conditions, that kind of stuff. And then
for who?
So my media company.
What media company is that?
I'd rather not give that at this point.
Why is that?
If you got a business card and you got like a work email address, happy to email you later. Yeah, just working on a story.
Sure. So the concern that they expressed to us is you guys aren't, the people that are in here on foot are usually associated with vehicle. They get in, they dump their stuff, they move off. They're worried because there's no like designated area for people to safely hang out and do what you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see what you're saying. That's why we just kind of, did the common sense approach, kind of stay out here. I certainly don't want to walk out there with the bulldozer and all that kind of front loader and all that.
Right. And that's what they were saying. They were worried about the vehicles possibly hitting you because they just don't see your awareness being what it is in these things.
Usually, I mean, if I were a person as yourself, I'd call ahead and say, hey, we'd like to film this. We're doing a story or whatever. Do you mind if we come down and film? But you guys just walking in.
The moment police enter, the atmosphere shifts, not explosively, but strategically. The officer's approach is calm, measured, and professional on the surface. He asks the classic opener, "What are you guys doing here?" But notice the framing. This isn't curiosity, It's justification. The officer introduces authorization, safety, and designated viewing areas, even though none were previously communicated. It's a soft assertion of control without a direct order, a subtle attempt to establish boundaries retroactively. The auditor doesn't resist emotionally. Instead, he explains. He outlines his purpose, mentions investigative work, and clarifies that no restrictions were posted or explained. The tension here isn't loud, it's procedural. This is the first real chess move of the encounter, authority suggesting rules, without citing any actual rule. And the audience can sense it. Something is being tested.
Mask over your face.
Yeah, it smells really bad in here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm here. I don't have a mask over my face.
That's a choice. I just don't try to tell other grown adults what clothes to wear and what clothes not to wear. So,
yeah. There is
it's like I said, there's viewing area.
They didn't make you guys aware of like the observation area or anything like that?
What's that?
They didn't make you guys aware of the observation area or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
First time I've even heard of it.
Would you guys be amenable to going up there and filming from there?
I would like to actually get some different vantage viewpoints. What I'm mostly wanting to do, and actually to address your concern, or your point rather, one of the reasons as the kind of journalist I am doing investigative journalism is, and I'm sure you can appreciate what I'm about to say, sometimes when you're given tips and leads that the bad thing is happening somewhere, if you call them in advance, say, hey, I'm coming here to check out if the bad thing's happening or not, I can tell you as an experienced journalist at this point, they tend to clean up the bad stuff so it doesn't happen beforehand. Which is usually like, for example, if the police want to raid a drug house, they don't call ahead and say, hey, Alex, just want to let you know, we think there might be a drug house in your house. We're going to come by in 2 weeks to check it out. I'm pretty sure there won't be any drugs in there when you get there.
Well, is there a crime being committed here?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
There are many safety OSHA violations.
That is a
You
true.
guys work for OSHA?
No.
Oh, well. For OSHA safety means that, unaccompanied people, or you're not supposed to be here, you need to be in the viewing area.
Oh, we could be here. Yeah, there's no restriction. Like, for example, a lot of places. In fact, actually, if you were to go out, see that building right there, that station? If you go out there, walk down this sidewalk right there, you'll see on their door, it says authorized personnel only. Obviously, they do not want you to go into that. So we have it. And, the other places that they don't want us at are pretty well known because they've got the red flags, badge access only, so you can't even open the door. So, and no one has come up to us and asked us to leave or said it's a no trespassing area or authorized personnel only.
Did the gentleman come up and ask you to leave?
No, not a single person. Got it all
You
recorded.
didn't identify yourself?
Oh, yeah. No.
And then you asked to see his ID, but you wouldn't show him yours?
Yeah, no, I'm just a huge proponent of the Fourth Amendment. I mean, I love it like a good Scotch.
Why did you ask to show his then?
Because I just asked him a question. He doesn't have to. Yeah.
Here is my name.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All I'm asking is just to be courteous and work with them on it and saying, hey, we would like to film here.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Like I said, I was telling Officer Masters there, the reason I don't do it as an investigative journalist is because if you give them forewarning, they make...
This is the heart of the video, the slow burn confrontation where logic meets institutional pressure. The officer leans into safety concerns, implying danger without alleging a crime. Masks, presence, awareness, everything is questioned, but nothing is unlawful. Then comes the pivotal moment. The auditor explains why investigative journalists don't call ahead. And this changes everything. Suddenly, the narrative flips. The auditor isn't evasive, he's deliberate. He compares advance notice to tipping off wrongdoing, using law enforcement's own tactics as an example. That's the power shift. The officer asks the key question. Is there a crime being committed here? And the answer, I don't know, exposes the entire interaction. No crime. No trespass. No posted restrictions. When ID is discussed, the Fourth Amendment enters the conversation. Not aggressively, but confidently. The auditor identifies himself voluntarily, on his terms, reinforcing a critical point. Rights exercised calmly are still rights exercised fully. This segment is where viewers realize The encounter isn't about safety. It's about comfort versus constitutional boundaries.
Past in terms of being more open about what I'm working on, and then all of a sudden they shut places down. They say, "Oh no, we can't have you here," and it's quick. And you're like, I wonder why they did that after I just told Susie or Alex or whatever that I'm working on X. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if they're doing something bad and I need to catch it, it almost looked like something happened over here regarding an accident. Fortunately, it didn't. But I mean, these places have those issues, and people need to know if there's an issue at their transfer station. There may not be any merit to the allegations. It may be a non-issue. So, anyways, but I appreciate you guys' time. I don't want to certainly take any more of your time. I'm sure there's actual crime going on up around Aurora and 100th, I'd guess. It seems to be a little hot up there.
Unfortunately, we don't work that area. We're working this area.
You don't get any of the hot fun up at Aurora and 100th?
Done that.
Man, I can tell you really want to go up there, but fair enough. Masters, it looks like you have been up there a couple times.
Worked the whole precinct. So.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, look, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, unless you just want to hang out with us. You got like maybe a travel chess game. I'm up for a quick game of that.
I don't feel like getting whooped in chess.
Whoa. I could very easily be a rating of 10, which is basically...
You bring up chess as an activity. I have a feeling you know how to play a little bit. I'm very rudimentary in that regard.
Fair enough. Hey, you know what I was taught as a kid? You actually want to play against people that constantly beat you, because you take from them and they gain nothing from you. And eventually, it's just like any other skill. The person who's got better skills actually weakens their position, and the person who has less skills at chess or whatever it is that they're playing ends up becoming pretty dang good later on. And all of a sudden, the Padawan is now the master. All right. Well, look, you guys have a good day, okay?
All right,
take care now.
With no legal footing left to stand on, the tone softens. What follows is almost surreal: light conversation, humor, even chess analogies. But don't be fooled. This is not friendliness replacing conflict. It's resolution after authority fails to assert control. The auditor explains past experiences with government overreach, calmly justifying his caution. There's no anger, no arrogance, just experience. The officers listen. They don't push further. They don't issue orders. And crucially, they don't demand compliance. The final exchange is telling. No commands. No threats. Just mutual disengagement. This is how these encounters end when rights are understood and exercised correctly. Not with handcuffs. Not with citations. But with the quiet acknowledgement that nothing unlawful ever occurred. The video closes not with drama, but with confirmation. Sometimes the most powerful win is being